end of the year, I know you'd rather be probably still playing, still in the playoffs, but, you know, what are you going to do? That's
of course.
How it goes.
This is a great option B right here to come
How does it work when you're eliminated from the playoffs? Do you continue to watch them on television, or you're like, I just want to get that out of my head?
No, I do. I'm a big fan of the game. I love the NBA. I love watching basketball. I love watching good basketball. So it's kind of a motivation.
As far as who you root for, do you root against LeBron and the Cavaliers because they swept you guys?
I root for the team who beats me.
See, that makes sense.
They've done a good job. You know?
Right, and you want them to sweep everyone else because it's like, yeah, they swept everybody.
In this case, I can't root for LeBron, though.
Oh, you cannot root for LeBron?
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I just like to see good ball, man. Good basketball.
Who's your best friend on all the teams still playing? Like, who are you closest to?
Still playing.
Yeah.
I think I became really close with Kevin Durant.
Okay. And
good
so
friend.
When you're watching Kevin, do you send him a text saying, hey, you're doing great, or do you give him advice or anything like that?
I haven't gave Kevin, man, he knows it, man. He knows the game. I haven't gave.
You have other friends that don't?
I have other friends, yeah.
Yeah,
they all do. Don't do that, Jimmy. Don't do that. I give advice when I see frustration or.
You do. You notice things in the game and you say, hey.
As a player, you see certain stuff.
I got you. Interesting. What does an NBA superstar get for his mom on Mother's Day?
What does she get herself for Mother's
Day? Is that how it works?
She kind of ordered what she wanted already.
She tells you, or she just orders it?
So she came to me. I think this was very strategic. She came to me about a week ago asking for some diamond earrings.
I see.
And she's like, man, ain't I worth it? And when she said that, what do? You gotta get them. So I got her some diamond earrings.
You got her two or one? Because you could really send a message if you just give her the one.
The S.
She said earrings.
Rings.
The NBA draft lottery is tomorrow night. You were drafted in 2010. What is that experience like? Who comes with you? How does it go?
It was fun. Honestly, it was fun. It was my first time to New York, for one, and my family's first time to New York.
Wow.
And my parents' first time flying, period. So
really?
It was awesome to get my grandmother there, my dad, my mom. We had family, friends there, my sisters. It was a big group. So.
Did you fly out on a private jet?
No.
No, you didn't.
After.
Okay. Afterwards?
After the money came.
Wow, that's
Southwest there.
And then did you guys have a party after you were drafted?
We did. Actually, we got pretty wasted.
With your grandma?
Nah, she had a curfew. But,
she had a curfew, yeah.
My dad and I remember going out, we got wasted, got trashed, and they didn't tell me I had to go to Indy until like after a couple drinks were going down, that I had to go meet Larry Bird and the whole organization that next morning.
Oh, the next morning.
So we caught like a 7 a.m. flight going to Indiana, and we're like, out of it. And there we were.
Speaking of Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, who, of course, is the president of basketball operations for the Lakers now, was here a couple of weeks ago, and we were speaking about you. I don't know if you saw this, but let's take a look here. What constitutes tampering? Like, if you're on vacation and you run into Paul George, are you not allowed to speak to him?
No, we're going to say hi because we know each other.
I see.
You just can't say, hey, I want you to come to the Lakers, even though I'm going to be winking like... You know what that means, right?
All right, so has he winked at you yet? Does that have any impact on you? Does that have an effect on you?
Nah, man.
It doesn't?
I love Magic. I love Magic. Great dude.
Good, you're going to be working for him. Yeah.
I know I'm always get those ties, man. I'm an LA kid. Actually, at my home, Kobe is like the biggest person in my house.
Sure. What does Kobe
Not even
say?
me.
Have you talked to Kobe about coming to the Lakers?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I plan on working out with him and.
Oh, you are going to work out
pick his brain a little bit.
Have you worked out with him before?
Nah, not yet.
Are you nervous about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I would think so.
I'm training now to get ready to work out with him.
I heard stories about Kobe working out with a guy, and Kobe says, yeah, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 4, and then the guy's standing out there at 4 o'clock and finally calls Kobe and said, hey, what happened? You didn't pick me up. He said, I meant 4 a.m., not 4 o'clock p.m.
I figured that.
Are you prepared for that kind of situation?
If it's with Kobe, man, whatever he says, you got to do.
You got to do.
It's the Mamba. You got to listen to the Mamba.
I hope he tells you to come to the Lakers. But, of course, people in Indiana, this is the worst case scenario for them, right?
It is. I love Indy, though, man. It's really a hard...
Is there any chance you could play for both teams?
That would
that would be
That was
unprecedented. You have, really, I guess this is the greatest honor you can receive as an athlete, is to have your own brand of shoe, correct? This is the PG1. How much, it comes in a pair even.
Why did you just add those to spin?
How much do you, oh yeah, can you spin this? Or can
I'm terrible.
Spin it? Yeah.
I'm terrible.
How much input do you have into what your shoe looks like?
Honestly,
especially the first one.
I had full input.
You do?
I had full input on everything on this. Funny story is, the shoe that I drew up, that's how this came about. I drew a shoe up and sent it to Nike. And they came back to me like, you know, this was the shoe we see.
They were honest.
They was brutally honest. The
What
picture
was bad
awful.
about it?
I thought it was great. I spent maybe about 5-6 hours trying to draw the shoe. And it took them about 20 seconds to rip the whole picture up. So
yeah. Do you still have that picture?
they got it.
And they have it, yeah. It'll be hanging in their museum or something
I don't
like
know
that.
where it went, but they got it supposedly.
That's pretty crazy. They didn't like your shoe, and then they told you this is the one you'll like?
Yes, yes. So
It looks just like this. This
it'll
is the
look
one you're
close to
going
this,
with.
but we got you, Paul.
Yeah.
No, so we worked really hard. We probably went through about 5 or 6 sessions of actually being together working on this shoe.
And when you reject a drawing, a shoe, do they give it to a lesser player, like a guy who's not an all-star?
No.
Like, okay. That goes to someone else?
No,
That's not how it works. It's so very fascinating how it all works. Wow, we're going to have a lot of fun when you get here, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's going to be great. Paul George, everybody. His shoe, the PG1 from Nike, is available now. We'll be right back with Vladimir Kamanya.